Welcome back, everyone. My name is Emmy.
And I'm Paul.
And this is the channel Frugal Money Saver. Today is a super fun video because we are celebrating
10,000 subscribers.
Yay! Thank you. Thank you. And we have a bunch of stuff that we want to do with you. We have to prepare a little snack so that we can celebrate with you. You get something ready to eat too. You can put us on pause now. Okay, you're back. You have something to eat, something to drink. Good. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go right into making some banana walnut chocolate chip muffins. Then we're going to come back, spend some time with you, answer some questions. And then to wrap things up, we have a special surprise. Well, we have two special surprises. So just sit back, relax. Thank you for being with us. And if you are new here, we are an early retirement couple living in the state of New York. And basically, our channel is about showing you how to live life more abundantly with less money. So if that sounds interesting, hit that subscribe button, and by all means, give this a big thumbs up if you enjoy it. So let's get right to this video and this celebration. So now we need something to eat tonight for our celebration. So I thought I would make some banana walnut chocolate chip muffins. Super simple recipe. What I have in this bowl, yes, those are bananas. I have 3 large bananas that were frozen, and what I did is I mixed them until the lumps came out, but they were frozen. That's why they're that lovely color right now. And to that, I added 1 egg. So that's 3 bananas, 1 large egg, and I'm going to put 1/3 cup of oil in. You can use butter as well, and I know some of you use applesauce. You use what you feel comfortable with. And now I am just going to mix that all together. So I blended this really well with my mixer. And now what I'm going to do is, this is how I sift. I'm going to do 1.5 cups of flour. When I tell you how easy this is, I'm going to put in 1 teaspoon baking soda, 1 teaspoon baking powder, and I'm just going to give this a good sift. There we go. And then I am also going to add 3/4 cup of brown sugar. That is it. Now all we're going to do though is fold this in. The trick to a tender muffin is not, and I repeat, not to overmix it. You're literally going to just fold this in until it is incorporated. Oops, we forgot. What I want to add also is about 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon, just to give it a little punch. Now I'm also going to add 1/2 cup, because this is a celebration, 1/2 cup of some walnuts. Because this is our 10,000 subscriber celebration, you know we have to add some chocolate chips. There you go. And now we're just gonna, again, just fold the nuts, the chocolate, and the cinnamon. Truth be told, and I'm sure those of you who are experienced bakers know that I should have sifted the cinnamon in with the dry ingredients, but I forgot to add it. So we're improvising, but the correct way to do it would have been to definitely sift it in with the flour and the baking soda and baking powder. Okay, there we go. And we're gonna make some muffins. My oven is preheated to 350 degrees. Now we're gonna fill each muffin tin.
Did you grease the
thank you.
pan
Yes, I did.
with your butter wrappers?
Yes, I did, Paul. Thank you so much for reminding me to tell my viewers.
Awesome.
So make sure you definitely grease your muffin tins with whatever you use. You know I don't use that spray in a can, but if that's what you have, whatever, some kind of non-stick butter, whatever you use. And then we're going to fill these up about 3/4 of the way full. So I'm going to finish that up. You know I keep a shaker of sugar in the raw, turbinado sugar, and I just give a little topping to each of these muffins. It just makes a crunchy little sweet topping on them. And this is an old like garlic or onion powder bottle that I washed out, real good. And now it is ready to go in the oven, 350 for 25 minutes, and then we'll check them if they're done, and we can get on with this celebration. The muffins cooked for 25 minutes at 350, and they were perfect. Look at these little morsels. So we are going to have them while we have a cup of tea or coffee with you all, answer some questions, and just have a good time. So let's get to this. Okay, we are back. These muffins, now we have our little muffins as a treat. And I've got my Moana mug. What do you have, Paul? Your absolute favorite mug?
This is my Stitch mug, and there he is coming out of the front. Anyway, that's my favorite mug. I drink out of it every morning.
Yep.
This is it.
I switch. I'm pretty between Tinkerbell, Peter Pan, Moana, you know, mix it up a little, right? I asked you over on the community board if you would please leave us some questions that you'd like us to answer, and you guys were amazing. And I also asked you over on Instagram, and if you're not following us over on Instagram, please do. It's just Frugal Money Saver, one word. And you'll see like updates of what we're doing or if we're making something that's not always on our channel here. And you guys came through with some great questions, so let's get right to them. I had a lot of interest in people wanting to see a home tour and our Pyrex collection. And the other one is, how do we save on personal care, beauty, I use that word loosely, items. So I will do another video on those kind of things because that's a little more in depth. I figure we'll just answer questions that we are able to answer today. So number one that we get a lot, and I'm going to have Paul answer this, is what do we believe spiritually? Because people are asking if we're believers. So I think you're all meaning spiritually how we believe. And by no means we are projecting what we believe on anyone else. You're asking us, and that's what we're telling you. So I'll let you answer this, Paul.
Yeah, we're both Christians. We believe in God, and we pray everything we do. God is with us every day. We pray before we eat. We pray before we go on a trip. We pray before we make a big purchase. We pray before these videos just to make sure that, you know, He's there with us, helping us, guiding us, and hopefully we're able to shine that light on you folks out there watching. So absolutely.
Perfectly said. Thank you. Okay, this is a fun one. Describe each other in one word or phrase. Ooh, okay. Some of these I'm springing on him. You want me to go first, or?
Sure.
Okay. If I had to say one phrase about Paul, I think, or a word, he's genuinely kind. He's really, really kind. He's just a nice guy. Overall, you are. He is. He's like one of those people that he's just nice. He would never do anything to like hurt, or he's just a good guy. He really is. He's a very gentle soul. So if I had to say, that's how I would describe you. Absolutely. Okay, mine.
I have to say that Emmy is, I don't know the correct word, but she is not selfish. She puts out, everything she does is for everybody else, all the time. She's always thinking of family members. She's reaching out to the public. She's always, you know, thinking about other people other than herself. You know, sometimes I tell her, oh, don't worry about them. They're fine. You know, oh, no, we gotta, you know, so it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
Thank you. That was very nice, actually. Thank you. How were we frugal when our son was small? I thought that was a really good question. Since he was little, we never had an emphasis on him getting things. In other words, if we went to Walmart or you go to a store, it wasn't like, okay, pick out a toy. Or he would run as a small child to the toy section and be like, buy me this. That was never an option. That was just something we never cultivated in him. Going to a store did not mean he was going to get something, nothing like that. Number two, we would shop around for his birthdays, for Christmas and things like that, for new toys that we could buy at yard sales, at thrift stores, things like that. And another thing we did was when he was little, and this is before the tween age, we would always tell people if they were going to give him something, nothing with batteries. Am I correct, Paul?
Yeah, no electronic games, no toys that use batteries. He always used his imagination. He colored, he drew, played with toy cars, blocks. We'd go outside.
Yeah.
A lot of using his own imagination, and it was good because he did artwork, he painted.
Yeah.
He would sit for hours drawing pictures and stuff, sort of like what we did when we were kids.
Yeah.
Use our imagination. And so,
And excuse me, I'm sorry. And that helped a lot because he was an only child, so he didn't have the siblings to play with and stuff. And we wanted to instill in him that sense of independence too, And then when he got to be like in the tween years, we started with the Game Boy and stuff like that. But at that age, he had already cultivated pretty much those skills. And we also didn't push brand labels on him. He knew nothing about designer clothes.
got into high school days, there
Yeah.
were certain jeans, certain
Oh,
coats,
yeah, and that was different.
but-
Then he's, his own
but-
person, and he was getting that kind of stuff, right?
Yeah.
He's like an Abercrombie person. He loves those kind of clothes. A little bit how we did it with him. Okay, the next question is, how long was our mortgage, and did we pay it off early? I'll let you.
Yes, we had a 30-year mortgage, and we paid it off in 25 years by any overtime that I would make. We would add to that mortgage any interest we'd make on our like banking or bank CDs, and so we wound up, saving for it and paying it off quickly, and it's been a benefit.
Yeah, that's one thing, because that's such a major chunk. Also, I realize some people use it as a tax write-off, right, Paul?
Yeah. We
But-
kind of weighed out the what we owed on the house and the tax write-off, and it would be just better suited for us to pay off that mortgage, have that extra money coming back to us every month,
Right.
than the tax write-off. So it kind of weighed out better for us. It might be different for you, but for us it worked.
How did we meet, and how long have we been married?
Me again? Yeah.
We've been married, going to be 23 years in
23
June.
years.
Yes. How did we meet?
We met at a club, and we started talking, and I think we had a lot in common.
Yeah.
We liked the same music.
We were seeing a band actually at the time.
we liked the same music. We kind of liked the same lifestyles. Then what was funny, as I got to know her, I found out her dad actually worked at the high school that I went to.
Yeah.
And I knew him. I didn't have him as a teacher, but I knew him as one of the staff. You'd see him in the hallways and stuff. So that even brought us closer together.
Just having that bond.
And then when I met the dad, it's like, hey, I know you. So
And we dated for a while before we got married
Yeah.
too. Yeah. Favorite vacation spot? Hands down. Well, I have two, but I think you all probably know it's Disney World in Florida. Hands down, my happy place.
hence the mug.
Yeah, right. We've been there many times, and we always go when it's special price. We get discounts. As my family and friends say, I have a PhD on saving money in Disney, meaning like my doctorate is in Disney. So we do love Disney very much, and we enjoy going there for vacation. But my second favorite spot, which is definitely Paul's.
I love Cherry Grove Beach in South Carolina.
Yeah, we love South Carolina.
I just find it to be one of the most prettiest beaches. It's wide open. It's just gorgeous there.
Yeah, and the
Beautiful.
people are great.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
the
people-
food. Oh my goodness,
Everything.
that's
It's just so
low
much fun. So
country food.
I like to just kick back there, lay back. It's just great.
Yeah. So those are our two, and we also like Lancaster, Pennsylvania. We go there for like short weekend trips. We really love Lancaster too. What is our view on experiences over things? And I know for me, hands down, I'd rather have experiences.
Yeah, it's experiences.
Yeah,
Definitely.
we could care less about owning this, that, or the other thing.
We have collections and stuff, things we like. Definitely. If I had a choice to go to Cherry Grove Beach,
or buy a new guitar.
yeah, I would go to Cherry Grove Beach.
Yeah, we definitely enjoy doing stuff like that, definitely. Hence, always saving for vacations, very important to us. Another question was, how early will we take Social Security? Our full retirement age to collect Social Security is 67, I believe, and we still have a ways to go. We still have a ways to go. So God willing, when we get closer to that age, well, we'll decide, because we can take it as early as 62, I believe. But our full retirement age would be 67. But as we get closer, we'll make that decision. And we still have a ways to go for that. What's going to be nice, though, is Medicare. Like I've said in so many videos, we pay 33% of Paul's pension goes right to healthcare for us.
It's expensive. Very expensive.
And I am going to link down below our original Q&A where a lot of other questions that you guys have asked would be. We already covered it in that first video, so I didn't want to seem redundant. But watch that one. I'll link it down in the description box. What did I do? I worked as a computer technology teacher in a local elementary school while my son went kindergarten through 6th grade. I had the same hours with him. We came home, the same school breaks, things like that. So it really worked out well. Then when he hit middle school, his day shortened. Paul and I talked about it. I went to a part-time job as an executive director to a historical society in a few towns over. And I did that part-time, so I was here in the morning when he left, and I was here when he came home. Just worked better for us through those middle school, high school years to have a parent around. For us, it was important. Number 10, now we all have a question for you. How would 3 of you like to win a $20 gift certificate to Walmart as our thank you for being 10,000 strong, over 10,000 strong? We would like to bless 3 of you with a gift certificate to Walmart to do what you want with. Buy something for Easter, buy a new blouse, buy groceries, what would you buy in Walmart?
A trip to the beach?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Whatever you want to do with it.
Add it to your grocery list, add it to your fun list.
So 3 of you will win a $20 gift certificate. These are the rules, though. You must be subscribed to our channel. You cannot enter if you're not subscribed, please. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, you must be over the age of 18. No one under 18 may enter. Number 3, and this one is hard for me, but it has to be the continental United States only. Unfortunately, we cannot do this kind of thing outside of the continental US, so you need to be a resident of the continental US. Number 4, no purchase necessary. You do not need to purchase anything. And number 5, you need to leave your best frugal tip down below in the comments section. Your best unusual frugal tip that you may use that maybe somebody else doesn't know, leave it in the comments section below. And we will randomly pick 3 people next Tuesday, which is March 9th. So you have today is Friday, you have till next Tuesday, March 9th to get that in up till 3 p.m. that day. And then we will pick the winner at 3 p.m. Eastern time on Tuesday, March 9th. The official rules, if I forgot any, will be linked below in the description box. So take a look there. So I hope you learned a little bit more about us. And now we have a little treat. I finally got Paul to play a little blues for y'all.
A little rusty.
It sounds great.
A lot rusty.
We hope you enjoy it. So here's just a few minutes of him playing, and I think you're really going to enjoy it. I know so many of you want to hear him play. So we thank you for that. That's so kind of you. So here it is. want to thank you all again for being part of our 10,000 subscriber celebration. Clapping to you, Muffins. What are you guys eating?
Muffins.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes, thank you so much.
Humbly, we thank you. When we started this channel, we had no idea. You know, our next goal is 20, so keep with us. We have tons of new ideas. Spring's coming. There's going to be gardening. We're going to be doing some home DIYs, tons more of cooking, thrifting, all kinds of flea markets. Yeah. So just stay with us, please. We appreciate you so much. Again, give this a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And by all means, don't forget, leave us a comment, give us your best frugal tip, and then next Tuesday, we'll reveal the 3 $20 Walmart gift card winners. Share a bunch of your frugal tips with each other. So anything you put down there, remember, we can use it to share with everybody else. Thank you again. We love you. Be safe, stay well, and until our next video, we wish you blessings. Bye-bye. And because this is our $10,000 subscriber celebration, you know.
10,000
subscriber.
Dollar, you said.
Because this is our you think that's Freudian? $10,000. Okay. I'm not putting this in the bloopers. Okay. We are celebrating
1,000. How many?